Danganronpa.
Okay, I think I've been making you guys wait long enough. You want to just get on with the game? You want to just fucking go? You want to just absolutely lose our shit and go absolutely wild? And play some Danganronpa? Exactly. I think it's time. Let's play some Danganronpa. Dumbanscampra. Alright, so I'll keep it really brief since I'm like late and eager to get started. I'm sorry I'm late. I was eating Velveeta mac and cheese. I'm sure you can understand. Chapter 2, class trial. Byakuya is innocent. Genocide Jill is innocent. We're on hold. My current theory is that it's Mondo. I think it's Mondo. Alright. So what do we last have? You want to show us Better Not Be Boring? So basically, I know, it's a very valid reason to be late. Velveeta mac and cheese is so good. So Kyoko's gonna go show us something very interesting about Chihiro. Very interesting. We headed off with Kyoko in the lead. Where she took us was to the body. Are we really just gonna, like, look up the skirt? Is that what we're gonna do?
We've already searched this place top to bottom. What are you trying to
Oh, you didn't search at bottom yet.
I'd like you to examine the victim's body one more time.
You want to check it again?
Be sure to examine the entire body very carefully. Take your time.
Oh, why she gotta make it so weird?
Examine her carefully? Like using our hands?
She's dead. That's a corpse.
No, wait!
It's probably best if I don't run my hands all over a girl's dead body.
I mean, Taka, you didn't have to word it that specifically. Run my hands all over? Really? You did not need to go there with that.
Not that I'm creeped out or anything. It's just
based on religious grounds, you know?
Very well. I'll do it.
But
Sakura
you're
is
a girl.
innocent.
You shouldn't have to touch a dead body. Just let one of the boys do it.
No, it's okay. I think Chihiro would rather have a girl examine her.
I don't think so.
So just
But
leave
also,
it to me.
Sakura, good on you.
Sakura. What is this? Some kind of secret girl-on-girl action? Is that what you two are about?
Sakura is gonna be like, my god, Chihiro wasn't a girl after all.
That's not it at all.
That's how it's gonna play out.
Screwing around.
Okay, here I go.
Okay, start from the
I'm
head.
Sorry, Chihiro.
Work your way
Please
down.
Excuse the intrusion.
Putting her hands together in a brief prayer, Sakura then began to quietly examine her body.
Be sure to check her entire body, and I believe we will solve this particular mystery.
It's so
Her
weird.
entire body? I know you say that, but... What? This is... What is this...
What is it?
Not possible. It's not possible.
Sakura, why do you gotta make it so... Why do you have to... Why does Kyoko have to do it like this? And also, why does Sakura have to do it like this? And also, why did the game have to do it like this? Come on. Sakura's eyes were staring wildly at Chihiro's lifeless form. Her massive frame trembled.
This girl is
Is what?
a boy.
So dramatic. Ha! It's so bad.
So she was actually a he. Interesting.
Danganronpa, why you gotta be...
For confirming this.
This girl is dead. Yeah, right? Imagine.
You're joking, right?
I wouldn't joke about this.
Sakura's like, I wouldn't joke about this. I would joke about other things, but not this. Never have I seen Sakura crack a joke.
It's really true? Chihiro was a guy?
Oh, what? You guys didn't know? Heck, I knew that right off the
I mean,
bat.
Monokuma, you knew everything right off the bat. You knew every detail of our lives right off the bat.
Chihiro Fujisaki was totally a guy.
Now, my question here is, and they might make it clear later. I already knew this twist. Was Chihiro presenting and identifying as female, or just cross-dressing? Because there is a distinction.
He was a cross-dresser? Oh, really?
Oh, come on, Jill. Oh, wait. Never mind. That's a form of endearment for Jill. Never mind.
So that's what Kyoko wanted to show everyone, huh? Interesting.
Kyoko's just over there like,
Certainly does make
yeah,
things much more
I guess so.
exciting.
Whatever.
Now let's ride this wave of excitement back to the courtroom and get back to
Yeah,
the
let's go back to the trial. Let's finish this chapter. All right.
I do apologize for keeping
That really
you
wasn't that
waiting.
long. Okay.
Now then, let's resume the class trial.
But I am glad that I ended the last stream there because I feel like the rest of the trial is going to be
We
substantial.
all just learned of the shocking revelation that Chihiro was actually a boy.
The shocking revelation. Why do I think Mondo... Let me get off of this portrait
Yes,
of Monokuma
well.
first.
I don't know his reason for hiding it, but the fact is, Chihiro was not a girl, but a boy.
So, I have a few reasons to suspect Mondo. Yeah, they immediately switched pronouns. It's a really weird way that they approached it. Because Chihiro never corrected people on she, her. So obviously that's what Chihiro was more comfortable with. Or Chihiro was just cross-dressing and was too uncomfortable to correct people. It could have honestly been either. And if that was the case, then this is okay, I feel. It's still handled weirdly. It's not clear what Chihiro's intentions were. Okay, so let me go through all the suspects. Taka. I don't think it was Taka. I just have no reason. There's no motive. There's no suspicion that it would be him. How would Mondo know about the Genocide Jack like murder thing though? That's the only thing that doesn't line up for me. Byakuya is completely clear. Byakuya didn't know about the switched rooms. I'll get back to Mondo after I go through everyone. Leon's dead. Hifumi... I feel like he could kill. I feel like he's being built up as a character that seems innocent and weak, but is actually going to end up being one of the murderers. I don't know why. I feel like he has it in him. I don't feel like he's going to do it yet. It is identified. Okay, don't tell me then. I'll for now I'll just keep my theories and then we'll see later. I also think it could be Hiro because he's so desperate to get out of here. And he could be trying to throw people off his trail. I think it could be. It's definitely one of the guys, though. It's not one of the girls. Because it took place in the guys... It took place in the guys' locker room. Hiro's a little suspicious because he was at the main gate talking about the handbooks that were in the mailbox. You were typing welcome back instead of saying, hey, I'm back. That's funny. Hiro was in the main hall and knew about the extra handbooks, but he didn't know that Leon's was dead. But he would have no reason to use Leon's. He could have been using that as like a scapegoat, you know? So Hiro's a little suspicious. Sayaka's dead. Kyoko, I don't think is going to ever be one of the culprits. I think Kyoko's going to be an ally till the end. She just strikes me as that type of character where it's like she's the one trying to get to the bottom of the mystery rather than trying to kill. It could be Leon. That's a good point. Hina. I don't think it was Hina. Hina liked Chihiro a lot. We already know it's not Genocide Jill or Toko because it's a fake copycat murder. Sakura has absolutely no motive whatsoever, and it's not Sakura's type of thing. I don't think it's any of the girls. So the reason I think it's Mondo or Hiro, it very well could be Hiro. Hiro could be playing stupid. So, will I be playing Danganronpa S, the summer camp game? Probably not. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see what happens as I get along, but it's possible. So let's review what we have so far. Okay, so, sorry. Okay, so Chihiro's body was found in the girls' locker room. The murder happened in the boys' locker room. All of the equipment, the poster, and the carpet switched rooms. So it has to be someone with some muscle to them that could move all that equipment. So Mondo could be, Hiro could be strong underneath that. Taka is fairly strong. I don't think it's gonna be Hifumi. Definitely fucking not Byakuya. Sakura said that Chihiro wanted help with her efforts, so she met someone else at the locker room. Probably one of the guys, so that Chihiro could go into the guys' locker room. And Chihiro would have to... Oh, it's probably not Mondo, because Mondo... Let me see what Mondo had to say, too. But Chihiro probably told the secret to whoever, like, I have to go into the guys' locker room because I am a guy according to the handbook. Mondo's account was about the inferiority complex of being weak and admired strength. Mondo really liked Chihiro. I don't think it was Mondo, actually. I really think it was Hiro. I think it was, you know, I'm going back. We're just gonna continue. I think it was Hiro. But I also don't think it was Hiro. The reason I was originally sussing Mondo on it is because Mondo's been very quiet this whole time, first of all. Has he been? He hasn't lashed out as much as he normally would. But also, you know, he got really close to Chihiro and really, like, admired and valued her. And, could have been very shocked when finding out about her secret. The thought never crossed my mind.
Because the victim was male, he would have had no problem gaining access to the boys' locker room.
Just for the... I'm just gonna go with the pronouns that the game is giving me for now until I know for sure what Chihiro truly identified. So I will
Assuming
just
his
continue with
handbook
what it's
did,
doing
in
right
fact,
now.
List his gender as male, then yes, that would be true.
Of course his handbook said he was a boy. He dressed like a girl, but he was a boy through and through.
So then, there should be no issue with Makoto's.
It's still a little
initial assertion.
uncomfortable though, just based off of what limited knowledge I do have, you
The
know?
victim was killed in the boys' locker room, and was then later moved to the girls' locker room. And the killer could have easily used Sayaka or Junko's handbook to get into the girls' locker room.
Yeah.
So Chihiro really was killed in the boys' locker room?
I don't
I
see
still don't
Taka
understand
as
the
ever
motive for
being a
moving the
murderer.
body, but yes,
That could
does
change
seem
later,
plausible.
obviously, but I can't possibly suss
Well,
Taka.
I must admit, I did find it rather odd. I knew he felt a little off. There was a certain incongruity to his female body.
Why were you focusing on the person's body so much, Byakuya? Why do you gotta be weird about
This
it?
is the most titillating situation!
So now everything has been connected. All the mysteries have finally become clear.
Okay, well, connected or clear or whatever. We still think you're the killer, remember?
I don't think that Byakuya is the killer.
Very interesting. This has become very interesting indeed.
He's off in
I
his
love
own little
Byakuya. He
world.
is such a good character. Like a really well-written and interesting character.
What about you, Makoto? After everything we've learned, do you still think Byakuya's the killer?
Well, without a doubt, Byakuya is the one that made Chihiro's death look like Genocide Jack did it.
Yeah, so Byakuya is the one that dressed up the crime scene regardless, right?
But I think he might not actually be the killer after all.
Yeah, Byakuya is incredible. Such a good character.
But aren't you the one who accused him in the first place?
Okay, I'm gonna give you guys just for fun. We're gonna give a little spoiler tier list. I'm just gonna go S through F on each of the characters right now, as of this point in time, how I feel about them. Makoto, maybe B tier. Taka is in like A or B. Byakuya is S tier. Mondo's kind of honestly disappointing me, probably like a B or C. Leon's fucking like E. I hated Leon. Hifumi is like F tier. Hiro's kind of like in the maybe D. Sayaka, honestly probably around C. Kyoko's either S or A, somewhere in there. Once I learn more about her, it might be S. Hina's nice, but not much going for her for me yet. Probably B. Toko is kind of boring for me, but maybe a D. Genocide Jill, I'm starting to like the character, but I don't really like the whole tongue thing. I think it's fucking weird. Maybe like a B. Sakura is honestly an A tier for sure. I love Sakura. Celeste, maybe A or B. I love her design so much, but I just don't really like her as much as I was expecting to. Again, all this might change later. Junko, we didn't really get much of yet. I know we will, excuse me, later. I'm not even gonna rank her right now because of what I know so far. Junko's like D tier, just because as of this point in the story, there's nothing. She comes in, she blabs a bit, and then she dies. So D, as of this point, by the end of the game, it'll probably be much higher. And then Chihiro, I'm gonna say B, honestly. Chihiro's really nice and really interesting. Really great character, but there wasn't enough for me, I guess. But we're gonna continue this, and all that will change later by the end of this, of course. Welcome in, Chloe.
He just seems to be too easygoing about all this. Like he's enjoying us solving the mystery.
He absolutely is.
The way he's acting?
Yeah, Sakura A
it makes
tier
it
at
seem
least.
like it doesn't have anything to do with him.
And you think that might be because it doesn't have anything to do with him?
Plus, the evidence he left behind was a little too... how can I put it?
Like intentional, yeah.
Overt.
A little too obvious.
He consciously chose to use the extension cord, knowing it could connect him to the murder. At least, that's how I see it.
Yeah, why is Byakuya trying to, like... I know why. It's because Byakuya has the Joker role. So if he gets killed, he wins.
And Byakuya, when you found out the murder took place in the...
What was that,
boys'
Town
locker
of
room,
Salem or
it
something?
seemed to
I don't
rile
remember
you.
what game did that.
And then again, when you found out Chihiro was actually a guy. If you really were the killer, that stuff wouldn't have had any effect on you.
It didn't really have an effect on Mondo. Did it have an effect on, how far back can I go with this? Did it have an effect on Hiro? How far up can I can go quite far up. Okay, Monokuma. Okay, so here's, Jill, Makoto, Taka, Sakura, Hiro. You're joking, right? Not much of a reaction. It's Jester's Town of Salem or... I was thinking Town of Salem when I said it. It's gotta be Hiro or Mondo.
So that's your thinking, huh? Well, it bothers me that you don't have more concrete reasons, but it's fine. I guess I'll mark it as correct for the time being.
I guess. What?
Mark it as
Yeah, what?
correct?
He's right. I am not the culprit. I just happened to come across the corpse in the girls' locker room and decided to alter it.
Fucking weird, dude.
Are you fucking with us right now?
No, I am not effing with you.
Effing. I'm not
I'm telling you
effing
the
with
truth.
you. I love Byakuya.
I find it very hard to believe.
Go ahead. Find it very hard to believe. You're free to be executed along with the rest of us.
If you're really telling the truth, then why? Why do you do that to his body?
My reasons hardly matter right now.
I mean, they kind of matter.
The culprit is much more important, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, Byakuya can't swear. It's just like, man, you know, money is important to me as I do come from a very rich family. And because I come from a rich family, our swear jar, every time we say a swear, it's several $1 million, and I can't afford to lose that kind of money right now. I can't let go of the millions of dollars that I would lose by saying the heck word.
Now then, if it wasn't me, who was it?
Well, I don't think I can say for sure without talking about it a little more.
We're seriously gonna keep going? We're all good, aren't we? I thought it was clear Byakuya did it.
Heroes. I mean, this is always how Heroes been.
No, I'm with
But he
you,
could
Hiro.
be pushing like,
If
no,
there's
no,
any
no,
doubt
it wasn't.
whatsoever,
It
we
was
need
Byakuya.
to explore
Let's vote for him.
every possibility.
So then he would get out of
Because
here.
if we're wrong, we all die here.
That's true. Very well then.
I think it was
I'm with
Hiro.
you too.
I'm leaning more into Hiro right
Damn
now.
straight. Count me in.
Am I?
Do you not have a mind of your own?
No, I don't know.
Of course I do. What am I, an ant or something?
Anyway, let's discuss this.
He's
all
such
as
a
group
hard to
one
read
more
character, so I don't
time.
know.
We still have time to make our decision.
That's very true.
I want to hear more from how Mondo reacts.
Our lives are all on the line.
Excellent. Then shall we resume our game of hide and seek?
But if Byakuya didn't do it, then who's the real killer? Who murdered Chihiro? There's one thing we can be sure that we know about the killer. The killer was able to gain access to the real murder scene, which means the killer is a guy.
I got it!
Yeah, that much I knew. Yeah, Mondo, I'm so confused. Like, I keep feeling like I know who did it, but then there's like something comes up that's like, no, there's a reason that they wouldn't. Mondo was friends with Chihiro, but I also feel like Mondo was friends with Chihiro the girl, and maybe found out her secret, and was like, I feel betrayed or lied to, or I don't know. Mondo's not afraid to hurt another dude. And in his eyes at that point, that's where my logic connects it. But I don't know that that's true. You know, that's just me like spitballing ideas. Leon's handbook apparently broke and the killer would have had to use their own. It had to have been a guy. But that's still not enough. I need to find some more clues. Celeste's account. Which one was Celeste's account?
Isn't there a single clue that might lead us to who did it?
Oh, the warehouse.
Clues are one thing, but
The warehouse thing.
did nobody get a look at the killer?
I'm sure if someone saw
Fuck!
the killer, they would have said something by then.
Perhaps someone saw the victim at some point. Even that might be enough for now.
Yeah. All we need right now is any kind of new info.
Maybe.
It's over. It's all over. You want to know who saw the victim? The killer. And only the killer.
That's the one we're doing right
It's
there.
not like they're just gonna turn themselves in. Game over, man.
Game over, man. Game over.
No! Not game over!
Okay.
Isn't there
The killer and only the killer.
If nobody get...
I'm sure if someone saw the crap,
Perhaps someone saw the victim. Yeah.
It's over. You want to know who saw the victim? The killer. And only...
Right there.
That's wrong.
Break!
I believe someone else did see the victim before he was murdered. What do you think, Celeste?
Yeah, Celeste, what do you think about that?
Now that you mention it, yes. I did see him.
huh? Really?
Oh, but I suppose only Makoto knows about
Makoto. Oh, I do love her accent so much, though. Makoto.
The rest of you had no idea, did you? That is why you're all making such ugly noises.
Okay, you know what? I put Celeste at a lower tier, like B or something. She's still S tier.
Hurry up and tell us!
I'm
It
simping.
was last night, right before nighttime. I saw Chihiro in the dormitory warehouse.
Oh.
I saw him stuffing a track jacket into a duffel bag. And then, I assume, he headed off to exercise.
Makes sense.
Track jacket and a duffel bag. But we didn't find anything like
Yeah,
that.
that's one thing we never did find the secret of the track jacket and duffel bag.
It seems likely that the culprit destroyed them to get rid of
How,
any
though?
evidence.
How?
And that is when he said something that struck me as rather odd.
Is Hifumi still on trash duty? Well, I'd better get going. I'm kind of in a hurry.
Chihiro told me he was in a hurry. But why would he be in a hurry? Only if someone were waiting for him, I should think.
Hifumi is still on trash duty as far as I know.
So, Mr. Fujisaki was on his way to meet with someone, and then they were going to work out together?
But Hina and I had invited him to exercise with us plenty of times, and he always declined.
Probably because he was afraid you'd find out the secret he was hiding, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Which means that conversely, he must have trusted whoever he was meeting with very much.
Yeah, I really feel like it's Mondo.
Enough so that he was willing to
I
risk his
really
secrets
think
for
it was
him.
Mondo. Because of this line of reasoning right here.
The marvelous friendship! The point is, whoever he met up with is the culprit, right? So we just gotta figure out who it was.
But knowing what we know, I can't even guess.
He was close with Mondo.
No. You already have what you need to make the connection.
Huh?
You know who the killer is.
Do I? Am I right?
Seriously?
Am I right?
Who is it? Who's the killer?
Think
Sorry, the
back.
portraits
Track
fucking
jacket
fuck
and
with
duffel
me.
bag the killer disposed of.
Oh, man. Who is it?
Focus on the details of these items, and it should become obvious who was waiting for him.
The track jacket and the duffel
Are
bag.
you sure about that?
The track-
You really think we can figure out who did it based on two pieces of evidence that we don't have?
Yeah, how does that connection work?
What? You want to track down some fingerprints or something?
Even if we had the equipment for that, we wouldn't know how to use it.
As was noted, the evidence is already gone.
The evidence is
There's
gone.
nothing to get fingerprints
Yeah.
from.
Maybe, but we can make certain inferences if we just take the time to talk it out.
Easy for you to say.
It is. Now let's talk about it.
Fine. Celeste, did you notice anything special about the bag or jacket? The bag was just a normal duffel bag from the warehouse. All the bags in there are the same, so I can't imagine what would make that one special.
The sleeve sticking out?
Well, if I remember right, there was a decent
The
variety
blue
of
track
tracksuits
jacket.
to choose from. Do you think there might be some connection between the culprit?
Leon,
and
best girl.
Chihiro's
Fuck
jacket?
Leon.
Perhaps. Let's explore that and talk a bit more about the jacket you took.
All my homies hate Leon. Somehow it's really... Oh, I wasn't reading that, sorry. Does Chihiro's track jacket really hold some clue about the killer? Somehow it's really hard to believe. Isn't that right, Leon? Celeste's account. Okay.
First of all, we know where Chihiro was headed.
Right.
He was on his way to go exercise.
Right, that makes sense.
So next we have to ask, why did he choose the specific tracksuit that he did?
The blue one,
What do
right?
you mean, the specific tracksuit?
I got it! We picked that tracksuit because it matched the one the culprit was wearing.
Did it?
So, what you're saying is, the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him?
It was a blue
My
tracksuit.
tracksuit is black.
I don't even have a tracksuit.
My tracksuit is black?
This exercising sucks.
I have a white tracksuit personally. I got it from the warehouse, if you must know.
Did any of that really help us get any closer to figuring out who the culprit is?
I know I can also save things too.
Not a chance.
Okay, let's re-listen to this.
You heard him, right? What he just said without even realizing it? First of all, we know where Chihiro was headed. He was on his way to go exercise.
Exercise.
So next we have to ask,
Why did he choose the...
What do you mean, the specific?
I got it! We picked that, it matched the one the culprit was wearing.
So, what you're saying is, the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him? My tracksuit
Blue
is black.
tracksuit. My tracksuit is black.
I don't even have a tracksuit. Because exercising sucks.
I have a white tracksuit personally.
Personally?
I got it from the warehouse, if you must know.
No, what?
Did any of that really...
The blue tracksuit. Blue and black and white are the three... Yeah. No, I'm thinking about it. Let me go through this one more time.
Not a chance.
Okay. This one's really tricky.
first of all, we know where Chihiro
We
was
knew
headed.
where Chihiro was headed.
He was
On his way to go exercise.
So next we have to ask, why did he choose the specific tracksuit that he
Specific
What do you
tracksuit.
mean, the specific tracksuit?
I got it!
I think I get it.
Because
I think I get it.
the one the
I think I
culprit
get
was
it.
wearing.
So, what you're saying
Maybe.
is, the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him? My tracksuit is black.
I don't even have a track. It's exercising.
I have a white
I-
I got it from the way.
Did any of that really help us?
No way. Not a chance.
I don't know if this is it, but
First of all, he was on his way to go exercise.
So next is, why did he choose...
What do you mean? This?
I got it! It matched the one.
So, the killer was wearing my tracksuit.
I don't even. It's exercising.
I have a white tracksuit personally.
nope, that wasn't it. Fuck, what is it? I have absolutely no idea. Fuck. What is the contradiction? Exercise, blue tracksuit, white tracksuit, black tracksuit. What? I was thinking you wouldn't wear a white tracksuit to exercise because you'd see all the sweat stains. I don't know, that's where my brain went with that one. A contradiction. Okay, read it one more time.
First
First of all, when he was on his way
To exercise. Why did that
specific
specific
What do
tracksuit?
you mean, the specific?
I got it! He picked that. It matched the one the culprit was wearing.
So, what you're saying, the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit
The same
as him?
blue tracksuit. No, I don't want any hints. I want to figure this out on my own. The killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him. Going to go exercise. Same blue tracksuit as him. My tracksuit is black. My tracksuit? No, I was thinking like the usage of my, because you don't get personalized ones. So what is Celeste? Let me look at the exact wording of Celeste's account. Chihiro spotted leaving the warehouse. It seems she was stuffing some blue exercise clothes into a duffel bag. Presumably, she was on her way to exercise, but the clothes were not found at the crime scene. Celeste had not told anyone other than Makoto about this encounter. On the night of the murder, Chihiro was spotted leaving the warehouse. It seems she was stuffing some blue exercise clothes into a duffel bag. Blue exercise. Going to exercise. Blue tracksuit. If you want to give me an extremely vague hint, do not tell me the answer. Do not just be like, hey, think about... I don't even know how to fucking explain how I want to get the clue, but no. Let me think.
I don't even have a tracksuit.
I don't even have a tracksuit. Okay. Don't focus only on the bold. Okay.
I have a white
Let me start over then.
Did any of that really help us?
No way. Not a chance.
You
You heard him, right? Okay, so I'm listening to what guys are saying mostly.
He was on his way to go exercise.
He was on his way to go exercise.
So
Next we have to ask,
why did he choose
that specific tracksuit?
What do you mean, the
The
specific?
specific tracksuit?
I got it! He picked that tracksuit.
He picked that tracksuit because it matched the... That is weird. That's the weird one that's sticking at... Celestia only told Makoto, true. Oh, that's true. Oh, that is a solid point actually right there.
The killer was wearing this.
That's true. No. That is a good hint, Iodine. That's a pretty good hint. It was vague enough because it's information that I already had, and it's making me read. I literally just read this too. Makoto was the only one who knew about this, so nobody knew about the blue exercise clothes. And Celeste, I can't go back to the log, but Celeste didn't tell them the color of the exercise clothes. That's true.
No, it's wrong.
It's also the first time color was mentioned. Yeah, exactly. Actually, thank you, Iodine. That was good.
Hold on a second, Mondo. What did you just say?
And for those just joining in, typically I don't look for hints or backseating. I specifically asked that time, so it's cool. But just so in case you weren't lurking and you just joined on that, just so you know for the future. But that was really helpful. Thank you.
Huh? What'd I say?
Was I right? Is it Mondo?
When Celeste testified,
Is it Mondo? Was I right?
She said,
Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. I'm getting excited right now. I saw him stuffing a track jacket into a duffel bag, and then I assume he headed off to exercise.
she never said anything about the jacket's color. So why did you say Chihiro's blue tracksuit?
Yeah.
What are you just...
Hey, Celeste. What color was Chihiro's tracksuit?
As a matter of fact,
It was blue.
was blue?
Aha.
And before we began the trial, did you tell anyone that?
The only one I told about any of this was you.
So Makoto's the murderer.
Then Mondo, how did you know what color Chihiro's tracksuit was?
Because I'm sure he saw the clothes at some point in the investigation.
No, because it was nowhere to be found.
No, that can't be it. The bag and clothes were surely disposed of by the time we began
Yeah, we
our
couldn't find it.
investigation.
Then the only reason he could have known what color the tracksuit was is if he saw Cherry with it before he died. That's the only possibility. Cherry?
Cherry? It's obviously Makoto. Makoto's really suspicious here. He knows too much. Why is her tongue twisting? Jill, what the fuck?
Just by chance. I just happened to see it last night. He walked past me, and he was carrying the tracksuit in his hands.
Then why didn't you say so sooner?
No, that can't be it either. According to Celeste's testimony,
She stuffed the jacket in her bag in a hurry. It was almost like she was trying to hide it. And that, just like that, she was gone.
when Celeste noticed it, Chihiro made a point of making sure the jacket was completely in the bag.
Oh, I didn't know that part, actually, to be fair.
Just ran into
Just
him
stuffing.
briefly.
That's all I heard.
Couldn't
And then you saw it with the
possibly have
sleeve
seen what
hanging
color
out.
the tracksuit was.
Oh,
Here,
Mondo.
you dug your own grave.
Perhaps. But you handed him the shovel, didn't you? That's why you said what you did.
You handed him the shovel.
Focus on the tracksuit and it'll be obvious who he met with? What a bunch of nonsense.
Ah, now I understand.
Oh.
One big bluff, wasn't it?
That's clever. It was Taka. I fucking knew it.
Your true intention was to draw a slip of the tongue from the culprit. That's why you said you knew who did it, to put them on edge.
That's right. However, Mondo was my target all along. I had my suspicions
I did
about
too!
him from the very beginning.
I did too!
But why? What made you so suspicious?
I also had suspicions of Mondo.
That's a good question.
Because I hate him. The way he was acting, I think. No?
There's a certain turning. Maybe you didn't notice it, Mondo, but you tend to refer to men and women differently. You only call guys.
Oh,
dudes.
no.
For
I did
girls,
catch
it's
that. Mondo did say dude.
And after he was killed, you happened to refer to him as dude. Once I picked
I
up
did
on
notice that too.
it
I
occurred
pointed
to
that
me
out.
Mondo knew something we didn't.
I don't know if I said anything about that, and I'm not bullshitting right now. I genuinely did notice that. And I was like, did I say it out loud even? I think I did.
You're positively frightful.
No, I'm not the frightful one.
Mondo is.
Not nearly as frightful as someone capable of murdering a friend.
Mondo, was it really you?
Yeah.
Did you really kill Chihiro?
Yeah, I did it, guys. Whatever.
I didn't kill anyone! You've been all over me, judging everything I say, putting words in my mouth. What gives you the right to treat me like a goddamn criminal?
Yeah, he would never do something like
Oh.
that. This is a false accusation.
They're bros. No, the bro code.
It's true. My reasoning on that is pretty shaky.
That was fast.
Well, this does present us with a problem.
We're not out of
It
leads,
seems we are all out of
unfortunately.
leads.
My time has nearly come.
My time has nearly come.
That's what my little ghost friend is telling me.
I hate Hifumi, but occasionally I do love his voice
Yeah,
when he does that kind of
reminds
shit.
me. Hifumi, weren't you telling me you found some evidence?
Really? What kind of evidence?
Oh, please actually be something.
Actually, now that I'm thinking about it here calmly, it might not be all that relevant.
I overheard Mondo mumbling to himself about how he wanted to fucking kill Chihiro. I think he was just mad. I don't think he would actually do it.
Jeez, does your confidence just get up and walk away? It's fine, man. Just tell us.
If you really insist, then... here it is.
Is it Leon's handbook?
What do you have there? It happens to be an e-handbook.
Is it Chihiro's
laying on the
handbook
ground, so
that we
I
couldn't
scooped it up.
find? You found it on the ground. It's Chihiro's.
I got it!
Because we couldn't find it.
We know Chihiro's handbook was
Yeah.
missing from the scene of the crime, right?
For a fact.
For a fact indeed.
For a fact, yeah.
I was totally sure I'd found it.
Then it must hold some clue about the culprit, right?
Probably not.
Well, that's what I was hoping. But it's busted. It won't even turn on.
This was true of Leon's handbook too. And Monokuma said it's not broken. It's waterproof. It can withstand pressure. So why are Chihiro's and Leon's both not working?
I imagine the culprit broke it
No.
to get rid of any evidence after the murder.
That's odd. I didn't think the handbooks were quite so...
Yo, welcome in, Redbeard. Good to see you, buddy.
You're right. They're not. They're totally waterproof.
And shock resistant, yeah.
It would take an awful lot to break one.
And yet, this one does appear to be broken, as is Leon's, sitting useless in the main hall.
So what's the connection?
For all your confidence, that is a remarkably high failure.
By the way, if you guys aren't following Redbeard yet, please click that link and drop him a follow. He does Pokemon card unboxing. Very fun, very chill streams. Also does some roguelike games and like some Metroidvanias and stuff. I don't know, do you do roguelikes? I kind of just threw that out there. You've done some Metroidvanias. Very good dude. Very good. Positive energy. Show him some love.
Do you think there might be some kind of mystery in there somewhere?
And Ryan, if you could give a shout out to yourself as well. I know you don't stream as much lately due to personal stuff or whatever, but when he comes back, you're awesome and amazing as a fantastic streamer as well. I mean, I like Hades. Yeah, true. You think there might be some kind of mystery in there somewhere? I do.
How precisely did the handbooks get broken?
How did the handbook break? By hitting its weak point, I think, right? But we don't know what the weak point is. I don't think it would be by hacking it. By exploiting a bug? Yeah, we know there's a weak point,
I got it!
but we don't know what it is.
You already told us before that the handbook has one weak point, didn't you?
Yeah! You remember that?
Yeah.
Sure, maybe I let that slip, but I never told anyone what the weak point actually was.
We good? We all good? Awesome. All right, so I don't know how much was off stream, but this is what just happened. I'll go back a little bit. How did the handbook break? There's only one possible explanation, by hitting its weak point. You already told us before what the handbook has a weak point, didn't you? You remember that? Sure, maybe I let that slip, but I never told anyone what the weak point actually was. But if the handbook is supposed to never break and two of them broke in quick succession, then we can only assume that someone's figured out his weakness. You know what the weakness is, right, Monokuma? So what is it? So that's where we left off. So now...
You're asking me?
I think it's a necessary piece of information if you want this to be a fair trial.
Does he want it to be a fair trial? I think so, yeah.
If I tell you, and someone else decides to copy it, that would be very not good.
Yeah, honestly.
Just tell us
That would
already.
fuck with things in the future.
Why would we want to break our own handbooks?
Oh well, I have a weakness for pushy demands. But you're sure you won't follow their example?
And if they do, we'll at least know what it is and we can clue in on
Then
that.
allow me to make a special announcement. The weak point of my cutting-edge e-handbook is... When it's exposed to high temperatures for too long, it will suffer a meltdown and totally
High temperatures. So for Leon's, he might have accidentally thrown it in the incinerator, or the constant pounding and friction of the baseballs. For Chihiro, what would the high temperature be for Chihiro's situation? Also, no, I was gonna say also the incinerator, but no, he found it on the floor.
I flippin' knew it!
You knew it?
Yeah, because I found the handbook laying on the floor of the sauna.
The sauna. Mondo.
The temperature in the sauna can reach over 200 degrees. Strange how you don't get burnt, huh?
Change of music?
It's
Okay.
because as your sweat evaporates, it creates a cooling layer of air around your skin.
Ah, a science lesson.
If the hot air of the sauna were somehow pushed directly onto your skin, you'd definitely get fried. That layer of air would get blown away. That's why you may feel
Fahrenheit or
burning
Celsius?
when you move around.
Probably Fahrenheit. Wait a sec. Yeah, no, it's definitely gonna be Fahrenheit. 200 Celsius is like 400 degrees.
So when you're in a sauna, make sure to keep nice and still.
You would fry up at 400.
Interesting. I learned one new fact today.
That is a mere trifling speck of knowledge.
I love the random science
Anyway,
lesson.
You found the
Anyway.
victim's handbook in the sauna. Then the killer must have been purposely trying to raise its temperature in order to break it.
Meaning the culprit somehow knew its weakness.
Yeah, how did you know the weak... Wait a second. Wait a second. The game's initially in Japanese, but it was localized. So they would translate the degrees. They wouldn't just... Yeah. So this actually makes sense because Mondo was in the sauna with Taka with his uniform and probably had his handbook. Mondo's is also broken.
But how'd they find out? Monokuma said he didn't tell anyone.
Mondo's is also broken.
Indeed. Quite the mystery.
It's making sense now.
What if they found out by accident?
What do you mean by accident?
What if the killer took their own handbook into the sauna, not knowing it's
You don't have to spell it out for me, honey. I got it. I got it, Kyoko.
They realized it was broken, of course, and it wouldn't be hard to figure out why.
Look at Mondo's stupid face and oh, my face is in the way. You can't really see it. You can see the mouth though.
And once they had Chihiro's handbook, they knew they had an easy way to dispose of it.
I won't say it's not possible, but who would have done something
Mondo.
like that?
It was Mondo.
I don't know of anyone who took their handbook into the sauna.
They did it at night so no one else would know about it but me and
I might know
Taka.
someone who did.
Whoa, seriously?
I think the one who may have taken their handbook into the sauna was...
Oh, it had to be the one who wore all their clothes into the sauna. Yeah, exactly. Sorry, Mondo. But also not really.
Here's my answer.
It was Chihiro.
Mondo, your handbook got broken in the sauna, didn't it?
Poor fucking Taka.
What? Why? Why do you keep accusing him?
Because he's guilty, Taka. I really feel for Taka. Hold on. I forgot if it's a follower emote or a... I don't remember if my crying emote is a follower or a sub emote, but I was going to say put them in chat.
Mondo and Taka had an endurance contest in the sauna not too long ago.
There it is. It is a
remember?
follower emote. Poor Taka.
And for the contest, Mondo just so happened to keep his school uniform on.
Feels fucking
But
bad.
little did he realize he'd also left his handbook in one of his uniform pockets. And when it was all over, Mondo discovered that taking your handbook into the sauna could easily destroy it.
No, wait, hold on.
Oh,
You've got it all wrong.
Taka.
You would never kill. I don't accept this. Show me the proof. The actual solid proof.
I don't want to believe it either, but I found something that proves it beyond a shadow of a doubt. Did I? Broken E handbook, Shihiro's handbook, and card reader. Wait. Let me reread those exactly. Broken E handbook. One of the handbooks found in the main hall had been broken, which is apparently rare. Junko and Sayaka's both seemed to work, so Leon's was the broken one. It's very unlikely that Leon's would have broken. Yeah, I still don't understand why Leon's was broken. Then we have Chihiro's. Was not found on her corpse and has gone missing. And then, what was the other one? The card reader. You need to swipe your e-handbook. You need a male student's handbook for the boys' locker room and females for the girls. It's not possible for two people to enter at the same time. Lending someone your handbook is a violation. Okay.
If what he says is correct, then Mondo, you broke your own handbook.
Oh.
In other words, if Mondo's handbook is actually broken, then that proves that what Makoto said is
Makoto?
right.
I fucking love how she says
My
that.
handbook works just fine.
See? Look! Makoto was wrong after all! Mondo wouldn't hurt a fly!
That wouldn't be it. Oh my god. Oh my god, I just figured it out. I just figured it out.
Let's test Makoto's assertion. If what he says is correct, then Mondo, you broke your own handbook.
In other words, if Mondo's handbook, that proves.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine. No.
That's not Leon's handbook. It's fucking it's not Leon's at all.
Mondo, the handbook you have right
Oh,
now.
it's
is it
not.
really yours?
It's Leon's. Leon's wouldn't have broken. I'm sitting here thinking, how would Leon's have broke? I was so convinced that the one in the mailbox was Leon's. But Mondo switched them out. Because there's no reason why Leon's would be broken. And Monokuma himself said, no, there's no way that Leon's would be broken. And Monokuma's not gonna lie about that shit.
The fuck is that supposed to mean?
Oh my god.
The broken handbook that was in the main hall. Isn't that one actually yours?
That's fucking smart. I love
What the
that.
heck are you talking about?
That's such a smart move.
What I mean is, I think Mondo
I
switched
love
his handbook
this.
out, the one that actually works. I think he took Leon's handbook and replaced it with his own.
Oh my god, that's so brilliant.
After all, Monokuma said himself that Leon's handbook never should have broken.
Yep.
That's right! The punishment it suffered wasn't nearly enough to destroy it.
So then, the broken handbook in the main
Very,
hall is
very clever
actually
writing.
Mondo's.
That was a really good bait and switch with the whole like luring you to believe it's Leon's the whole time.
That the handbook Mondo has right now is actually Leon's, yes?
But doesn't that violate the school regulation that says loaning out your handbook is prohibited?
You fuckers need to read your goddamn regulations. Look at Mondo in the top left over there.
Well, here's how I look at it. There is a rule about loaning your handbook to another student, but if they're dead, they're not a student.
Is that's the loophole? Okay.
It's kind of a gray area, I admit. But no worries. If anything, It just makes things more interesting.
Loaning. I thought they were stuck on the word loaning, not the student part.
As such, I decree that exchanging handbooks with a corpse is not a violation of the rules.
Well, Mondo, if I'm wrong about this, you're welcome to say so.
Of course you're wrong. He's gonna say something like that.
I'm happy to admit I made a mistake, but...
Son of a bitch. What's wrong, bro? Come on.
Come on,
Tell
bro.
me he's wrong.
Come on, bro.
You are wrong. You have to be wrong.
Pour one out for Taka here.
Everything you just said is wrong. You made it all up.
Okay.
He finally
then
found
why
a
don't we
close
look back on
friend.
this case one more time, from the beginning. That way, everything will become clear, and we'll all see if I was right or wrong.
Oh, we're getting to this part, are we? Here we go. Closing argument. Alright, so Chihiro stuffed the stuff into the duffel bag. Celeste found Chihiro. Ah ha 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 ha. Oh, I see. And then she pointed out the jacket. By the way, there's a link to the Discord in chat if you guys haven't joined yet. It's a very, very fun place. Highly recommend it. It's constantly changing, especially with the feedback of people in the community. So hop in there and let's make it a fantastic place for all. And there it is a second time, as well as the Twitter. Put it in Act 2. Actually, that says Act 2. Locker room. And there's Mondo waiting. Oh boy, ha ha ha, huh? And then... grabs that. Ah, boom! I don't think that's it. Blood got on the poster. Shocked. Oh my god. He's dead. Rolled up the carpet. Took down the poster. Grabbed Chihiro. Is that entering the boys' room? Yeah, that's entering. So these gotta be switched. Picked up Chihiro. And left? I'm really confused at the order of these things. Went from the pool side, maybe? Man, I'm having trouble figuring out which ones go where. We'll just try it out. Then Byakuya comes in like a devious little asshole. You can click on them to see what they are. Oh, that's fucking... Oh my god, okay. So let's let you here in the warehouse with a duffel bag, and... Ah, that is so true. Okay. So let's redo these two. Something everyone... You need to get into the locker room. Which locker room did Chihiro go into? Yeah, so I got that right. Okay, so I... Wait, where was it? Yeah, so I'm gonna only use that as a last resort, though. I'm gonna try to do it based off of just what I think it is. I see. Took something from the other locker room and switched it. Ah, okay, the posts are getting put back up. Byakuya walked in with the extension cord. Oh, it was by the neck, okay. The sauna. Oh, this is the sauna. Okay. And then threw it in there. And closed the door.
The killer is...
Let's give it a shot here.
First, let's take a look back to before the incident.
Okay.
Last night...
Oh yeah,
Celeste
Byakuya is
saw Chihiro
absolutely
in the
fucked up
warehouse,
here.
correct? At the time, she was apparently stuffing something into a duffel bag. That something was a blue tracksuit. You can confirm this, right, Celeste?
I fucked something up here, maybe? No, maybe this is right.
With bag in hand, Chihiro headed out, even though it was officially nighttime. She made her way to the locker room, specifically the boys' locker room. But how could the victim, who was apparently a girl, access the boys' locker room? Simple, because she was really a he. Which is why he was able to use his own handbook to gain entrance to the boys' locker room. Once inside, he met with someone there. And the
Feels like
person
Clue.
he met was the one who
Welcome
killed
in, Monroe. Kind of, I guess.
It seems likely that the killer grabbed the nearby dumbbell, approached the unsuspecting Chihiro, and attacked him. And that's where the bloodstains on the poster and carpeting in the boys' locker room came from.
Was there a bloodstain in the boys' locker room that he missed? I didn't... Oh, on the carpet. Right, no shit. I thought there was some left over that he missed. That I also missed.
It was likely in the heat of the moment. The body was arranged, but the murder itself felt unplanned. Which is
Yeah,
why
Mono
the
just wanted to get the
killer
fuck out, I
tried and
think.
hide the act. Then, removing the
Oh,
blood poster,
I missed the last piece of dialogue there. Oh well.
and finally carrying the corpse into the girls' locker room.
Why do you think Mondo brought Chihiro to the girls' locker room? To get blame off of him. So that they would think it was one of the girls that did it. That's one of the big reasons. I think that's one of the main reasons, honestly.
A girl's handbook was necessary to get into the locker room, of course. But this alone doesn't prove that the killer was necessarily a
Yeah, I
girl.
think that was his main reason. There might be more to it, but that's like the obvious one.
After all, Sayaka and Junko's handbooks had been placed in the main hall. Using one of those, a boy could get into the girls' locker room without much problem.
True.
And that's exactly how the killer did it. With the carpet and the poster they brought with them, they got to work. They changed the layout of the boys' and girls' locker room in what you might call a crime scene switch.
It was pretty sloppily done, honestly, too. Like, it's obvious. Like, there was too many clues.
That could have been the end of things, but no. Byakuya discovered the body and decided to intervene in the situation, making things even more complicated.
I still don't understand Byakuya's motives. Just because it's fun? Is that literally it? Fucking psychopath?
So, after stumbling on the crime scene, he went and grabbed the extension cord from the library, and then he got to work.
It's so fucking weird.
He used the cord to string up Chihiro's...
How did he
lifeless
even
body.
get in? The e-handbook's in the main hall. Just like Mondo did.
Then, using the victim's own blood, he left a grisly message there at the scene of the crime. He wanted to create the illusion that Genocide Jack was responsible for the slaughter.
And Toko also thought it was Genocide Jack. To be fair. It was a good
Around the
bluff.
same time that Byakuya was putting together this facade, the killer, having already disposed of Chihiro's bag and other belongings, arrived at the sauna. There, they planned to destroy the last piece of evidence, Chihiro's handbook.
Swoo! Wham! Germ. Okay. So what is this actually supposed to be? What happened to it when it was thrown in the sauna room? It hit the floor. That's all it is. Okay.
The killer is...
I thought they, like, closed the door to the sauna.
And around the killer, there... And just as the killer expected, the steamy sauna was enough to ruin the electronic gadget.
The steamy sauna.
Somehow,
Ooh, sauna.
the killer knew that the handbook couldn't stand up to the heat of the sauna. And the reason they knew that is because the sauna had
To bait out
already
Genocide
wrecked
Jack.
their own handbook.
I mean, yeah, that's definitely part of why Byakuya fucked around too, but like... Didn't Toko just straight up tell him?
And that's how it all played out.
Oh my god, that's an ugly picture of Mondo. Also, yes, welcome in Fire Lily. I hope you're doing well.
Wait. No. This can't be right. Where's your evidence? Yeah. Where's your evidence?
We presented it all, Taka.
You need evidence. You need proof.
Oh, is Fire Lily a friend of yours, TARDIS?
Without any proof, you can't pin any of this on him.
Sure we can. Evidence that Mondo is the killer. That already revealed itself earlier in the trial. If I can somehow show where Mondo's handbook is right now, once I do that, everything will become clear. A new element has been added to bullet time battles. Okay. Let's talk a bit about fever time and nega time. During a bullet time battle, if you press the space key, fever time will activate and the tempo will be forced to its max. Even if you push the buttons at random, you won't miss. You can push back and forth to destroy their verbal assaults. But it only lasts until your focus gauge runs out, so make the best possible use of your time. It wouldn't be fair if only you got access to it, so we've also prepared something called nega time that your opponent can use. If the opponent activates nega time during bullet time battle, your tempo marker will disappear, making it quite a bit tougher. Okay. If you activate fever time at this point, I'm sure nothing would happen. I don't know what I was worried about. If your action difficulty is set to gentle, they won't use nega time. Okay. So was it left click? No, right click to target, left click. Okay.
Show me some evidence. You're wrong. I won't listen. I refute you. False. Show me some evidence. I won't listen. False. I refuse to vote. Show me some evidence. You're wrong. I won't listen. I refute you. False.
Wait, am I not?
Show me some evidence.
Wait. Is
I won't listen. False.
I'm so confused.
Show me some evidence. This should
I fucked that up so badly. I thought I used the... Maybe... Okay, so... I can't use them both at the same time. Is that what I was trying to say?
So
I fucked that up so badly. I almost lost that.
Mondo must have replaced his broken handbook with Leon's.
I did so bad. Don't even pretend that I did good, Redbeard. That was awful.
In which case, we can just check each.
I was down to half a heart at the end of that.
Once we do that, we'll...
We don't gotta do that.
Huh?
Yeah. I did it. I killed him.
All right, Mondo, let's hear it. I only missed a few. I missed like 90% of them. It was very bad. I missed so many.
Bro, what are you saying?
I got no choice, man. After hearing all that, I gotta just...
No, the focus gauge was going down. My health got down to a half a heart at the end of that. I fucked it up so bad. Because the... What was it? It was focus time and it was nega time. While the nega time was going, I used my focus time. And I thought that I could just spam it, and I was spamming it. And I saw my gauge going down, so I'm like, oh, okay, I can keep spamming it because I'm still in it. But then I noticed my health was going down, and then I kept hitting misses. No, I was really low on health.
Go ahead, Monokuma. Get it over.
So maybe I can't use focus time during nega time? Because it even said in the instructions. Can I go back up to it? Yeah, you're right here. If you were to activate fever time at this point... Okay, right here. Your tempo marker will disappear during nega time, which makes it a bit tougher. If you were activate during fever time... No, never mind. I'm sure nothing would happen. If you were activate fever time... I don't know what I was worried about. Yeah, so I definitely fucked that up. I guess it was trying to hint, like, do not do it at the same time.
Ask for the goddamn verdict.
Roger that.
Wait! Hold on!
No waiting, no holding on.
Yeah, I still got an A.
Time for the moment we've
so
all
bad.
been waiting for. Grab your lever and give it a yank!
Go ahead and yank your levers, everyone. Everyone in chat.
Who will you elect as the blackened this time around?
We all out there yanking our levers?
Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
I mean, he just admitted to it.
What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Here we go. Oh boy. What's the punishment gonna be? If I didn't destroy them in time, also possible that I was fucking that up?
What?
I don't know. Uh-oh. This time, it looks like you got it right again. Yes, it is so. The blackened that killed Chihiro Fujisaki was... Mano Owada.
Unbelievable.
In case you're wondering, the vote was not unanimous. Kiyotaka chose the wrong answer. You're treading very close to the danger zone, Mr. Maru. You need to be more careful. I refuse to believe it. There's no way. No way he would kill someone.
Sorry.
What is this?
Why are you apologizing? Why, but a bunch of times in a row? Why did you do it?
Now then.
Well, it looks like Mondo's taken a vow of silence, so allow me to explain on his behalf.
Actually...
The story of the murder this time is the sad story of two men. Oh, but for anyone who doesn't really want to hear it, you can hit the control key to fast forward the text. This is how they teach you about it. That's funny. Anyway, there once was a young boy, and his name was Chihiro Fujisaki. He had an extreme inferiority complex regarding his own lack of strength. You're so weak, even though you're a boy. He'd heard things like that as long as he could remember, and he couldn't overcome his weakness. On the contrary, he tried to hide and buried himself further and further into that weakness, to take on the fragile form of a petite young girl. He had chosen that as his way out. Now nobody will be able to say anything about even though you're a boy. But no matter how tightly he wrapped himself up in that shell, the inferiority complex had already taken root deep inside of him, and was not so easily weeded out. As it turned out, the shell was completely empty. The complex didn't disappear. Instead, it only grew stronger and stronger. I'm weak.
Weak, 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 weak.
Oh, sorry. Once the killing game had begun here at the school, he had no choice but to accept this fact. After all, this world is survival of the fittest. If you're not strong, you don't survive. And then the lovely and hateful Monokuma announced the revealing of the embarrassing secrets. Which, of course, included Chihiro's embarrassing secret, which I was more than willing to divulge.
Hey,
And that was something Chihiro couldn't let anyone find out, no matter the cost. If that was revealed, it would be the end. The hardened shell would crack. The armor would fall away. I'm gonna keep my thoughts to myself for a moment while I see how this plays out. If I say, aha, I knew it, I mean it. I won't lie about that. But let's see. Let's just let this play out. Without a doubt, those around him would torture him more than ever before. Everyone figured being thrust into such a dilemma must have sent him spiraling into... Fuck it, I'll just say my theory. I don't think this is necessarily the truth, but I'm just going to put it out into the world in case I am right about this. Was Chihiro an accomplice in his own murder? Like, Mondo, kill me. Please, I can't let the world know. If you get away with this, you can be free and you can get out of here. That's what I'm thinking.
What?
And yet...
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I don't really want to talk about it right now. But I also don't want to leave things the way they are, so maybe I can talk about it later. No, never mind. Chihiro wanted to get stronger. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Let it play out, Josh. After I try my best to become strong, then I can tell everyone. Annoyingly, he used the threat of discovery to motivate himself to become stronger.
That's right.
Now's my chance.
I want to change.
I'm going to get stronger and accept who I am. Strong enough so that when someone says, even though you're a boy, I'll be okay. I'll get better. With that thought at the front of his mind, he resolved to take immediate action. So it doesn't sound like Chihiro identified female per se, but was rather hiding behind a female facade, but still identified male. That's what I'm getting out of this. And so... that day, he made the commitment to begin exercising. He was prepared to retrain his mind and body. But sadly, that would be the first and only chance he would get at it.
Hey,
When he decided to start exercising, he thought it would be good to ask for someone's help. But he wanted to tell that person his secret first, and then ask them to help him from there. And the person he went to...
Yeah, that's right.
It was me. Yup, it sure was. The Biker Gang fella had been painfully clear about how important his manly promises were. So Chihiro probably figured that even if he confided in Mondo, his honor would make him keep the secret. Plus, Mr. Macho Mondo was the very symbol of a strong man that Chihiro had always aspired to. Maybe talking to Mondo about it will help give me some courage. So he went and asked Mondo to... Wait, why does it say Chihiro said that? That's supposed to say Monokuma. That was his aspiration. And he thought that only with Mondo's support would he ever be able to become close to that.
Correct.
So then, that must be why Mondo did what he did, to keep the promise he made to Chihiro. Huh? Did what he did? You mean that's why Mondo carried Chihiro from the boys' locker room into the girls' locker room? Ah. Interesting. Okay, I thought it was just to shift blame. That's interesting, actually. I hadn't considered that.
Indeed.
Yes, that's exactly what I mean. Wasn't that to cover up what he'd done?
Certainly.
So, yeah, it was definitely part of it. Okay, but not the whole reason, the main reason. I didn't think about that. That could have been part of it, but I don't think it was the main reason. The real purpose was to keep the promise between men he'd made to Chihiro. But how does moving the body keep a secret? Because if everyone knew he'd been killed in the boys' locker room, then everyone would have been arguing about how she got into the boys' locker room, right? Once that started up, at least a few of us would have immediately begun to suspect his identity, so... He tried to protect Chihiro's secret by putting him in the girls' locker room and stealing his handbook. See? Then, Mondo did all that to keep the promise he'd made to Chihiro, who he'd also killed? Chihiro is Monokuma confirmed. Why would he do that? The more I hear you talk, the more I don't understand. I mean, you guys trusted each other, right? So why did you... Because no matter what, I didn't want anyone to know.
I knew it.
So that's what triggered it after all. He takes his promises very seriously. Holy shit. Because no matter what happened, he's like, I promise to keep your secret safe so no one will find out. But it was gonna be revealed the next day. So it's like, you have to die so no one will find out. Because it was like, if no one's dead within 24 hours, your secrets will be revealed or something. Granted, he could have killed someone else. I guess it was just in the heat of the moment he realized, like, this is my opportunity for someone to be killed. The possibility of having your embarrassing memories and secrets exposed.
What is this?
You think he meant his own secret? I guess we're about to find out. Something you didn't want anyone to know? Yeah, okay, you're right. Even if it meant killing someone? That would be funny if I was right, though. And it was like, I gotta keep my promise to Chihiro. And kill him so no one finds out about his secret.
You're wrong.
It's impossible.
Don't make me repeat myself.
How many times must I repeat myself? To judge others by your own standard is the height of folly. Even if you can't comprehend it, he obviously can. That's all there is to it. Well, while we're on the subject, why don't I tell you? That embarrassing memory, that secret he didn't want anyone to know. Okay, disclaimer. I'm pretty sure I already know his secret. It was spoiled for me. In the comments of my own goddamn video, of course. I didn't know how it was going to play in, so I didn't really care or think about it. And we're going to find out if it was correct. Mondo killed his brother.
Hey,
You know what Mondo did? Yep, he killed his own brother. There it is. Yeah, someone mentioned it, like, I guess because the way I worded it in the tier list video was like, Mondo seems like the kind of thing, like he's doing it for his brother or something, and someone was like, oh my god, you said that even though he killed his own brother or something like that. I was like, okay. Because I didn't think it was going to be relevant. I thought it was just like one of those things that it's like, it's a backstory thing, whatever. But no, okay. I didn't expect it to come into play like this, is what I'm saying. Mondo, the ultimate biker gang leader, makes all the hoodlums and riffraff across the country tremble. But the only reason he had the chance to join a gang in the first place was because of a certain someone. Mondo's older brother's name was Daya Owada. Mondo had nothing but respect for him. It was because of Daya that Mondo ever got on a motorcycle. Vroom, 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 vroom. Look at his brother having so much fun up there. I'm on a motorcycle. Ooh. Mondo's brother was his only family growing up. He was the only one Mondo could trust or respect. He wanted to measure up to his big brother, so he imitated him in everything he did. Now you see the crazy diamonds on their jacket? Oh yeah, look at that. That's a fucking JoJo reference, and that's straight up Josuke up there. Mondo was the epitome of the starry-eyed kid brother. Meanwhile, the charismatic older brother had put together a local motorcycle gang. And before anyone knew it, it had grown into the biggest biker gang in the country. Daya, the older brother, #1 in the gang, and his #2, his younger brother Mondo. In the beginning, everything was peaches and gravy. But when Mondo started to think about how he would have to take over the gang from his brother someday, his brother's greatness, his reputation began to gnaw on Mondo's very soul. There is something I'm noticing here, a trend. Everyone's ultimate status, I feel, is being played into question a lot too. Like, he's the ultimate biker gang guy because he stole it from his brother, essentially. Leon, the ultimate baseball star, while he was very good at it, he didn't want to be. You know, it's like, and then like Hiro, the ultimate clairvoyant, is kind of like a quack, you know? He's I'm noticing a trend that like their ultimate status isn't all it's cracked up to be. Like, they still have skills in their respective things, but there's like a nuance or like a what's the word? There's like a catch to it, you know? The kid's gonna take over for Daya, huh? Daya created this gang with his bare hands. Mondo's just along for the ride. Could someone like that really be our leader? All that'll do is make the gang look bad.
Almost every day, Mondo heard the gossip and whispers of the other members of the gang.
Which is why...
I
gotta get stronger. Stronger than Daya. Just one time. No matter what, I gotta win.
Don't fuck with me.
I don't care what it takes. I gotta come out on top.
And on the night of his amazing brother's retirement ceremony, Mondo challenged him to a street race.
Oh, he didn't directly kill him. Did he?
But during the race, tragedy struck.
He didn't kill him, but he's responsible for it because he called the race. What did you miss? The entirety of the second trial.
The kid brother pushed ahead with reckless abandon, eager for victory, and dashed into oncoming traffic.
But suddenly... Yup, I fucking knew it. Welcome in, Taco. Good to have you, buddy.
Laying in his kid brother's arms, the older brother delivered his final words.
My bad, kid. I fucked up. Sorry.
Of course, he knew it was his brother's fault, but Daya never blamed him for what happened.
Hey, kid. The rest is up to you. No matter what, you gotta keep the gang together. 'Cause it's the team. You and me put together. It's a promise between men.
He decided to hide the truth of what happened from everyone else in the gang, in order to keep the gang together and keep the promise to his brother. He could never admit to anyone it was his own weakness that caused the accident. And as a result, the team was made even stronger under the banner of the kid who'd bested his big brother. Daya was gonna lose to his kid brother, so he got stupid and got himself killed. That became the explanation for what happened. Mondo's lie became the truth. He wanted to lead the team so bad, he was willing to tell all kinds of lies about his brother.
I'm strong. Strong. Oh my god, he's the opposite of Chihiro. I mean, he's the same as Chihiro, but also the opposite, in a way, you know? He's got a delusion of strength. Oh my god, and Chihiro always said how weak. Chihiro's like, I'm weak, and you're strong, and I look up to how strong you are, and that hit his trauma, in a way, I feel. And yet, as soon as our killing game began, he realized, no matter how tough he pretended to be, he was just another weakling that could die in an instant.
And then the hateful Monokuma announced the revealing of the embarrassing secrets. At that point, it was clear I would have no problem shedding light on his secret. Mondo killed his own older brother.
No matter what, I couldn't let the other gang members find out. A dab for Redbeard. There you go, my friend. If that happened, everything would have been ruined. Everything me and my brother had worked to create would have been destroyed. His death, all the guilt I'd been carrying around, it all would have been for nothing. So that's why Mondo. After I saw what Monokuma had on me, my head filled up with a kind of a fuzzy uneasiness and just started swirling around. I never felt anything like it before. I didn't know what to do about it. I wasn't sure what to think or say, but after a while, that fuzzy uneasiness turned itself into a rock-hard lump of anxiety, weighed down into my stomach. And it was right around then that Chihiro asked me to start working out with him. It's a shame Mondo blue-shelled his bro. Fucking Christ. And right there, he told me a secret. Seriously? Jesus.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry I lied to you. But why? Why now? Why are you telling me this all of a sudden?
Huh?
Huh? 'Cause I mean, you've kept that secret all this time. right? If anyone found out, you would... Oh my god, how much is Mondo realizing his own... So Mondo kind of looked up to Chihiro in a way here and tried to overcome Chihiro, who he viewed as strong, to be stronger. Maybe.
But...
You're right, but...
I want to change.
I wrap myself in lies. I'm weak. I want to destroy that version of me forever. His words were like a knife in my gut. I felt like he was exposing the lie I'd been living myself. Or did it not even do that? Was it just like feeling exposed and feeling pissed off about it? I have to change. I don't want to be weak anymore. You're so strong. It can't hurt you, right? Whatever secret Monokuma might tell us.
You piece of...
So what? You're saying I should just say it?
What?
You're saying if I really am, I should just be able to tell everyone my secret.
Huh?
Oh, so you're calling me weak, are you? I was jealous. I was jealous of Chihiro's strength. Oh, sorry, Mondo voice. He had the strength to face his own weakness, to try and overcome it. It was the kind of strength I've never had. So I was jealous of him. And that jealousy broke me.
What?
Are you making fun of me? I'm strong. Are you fucking with me right now?
No.
I'm not making fun of you. You really are strong, Mondo. I felt like I could hear something starting to creak. Something inside my head. What did he want me to do? What was I supposed to do? Was I supposed to just sit back, let my secret get revealed, and ruin everything?
What's wrong?
Damn you!
Why did you have to tell me all that? Are you trying to rub my failure in my face?
I just wanted to...
No, I just really admire you. I admire your strength.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right, I am strong. Strong. I'm strong. Strong, etc. Stronger than you!
You son of a bitch!
I called it. I fucking called it. And stronger than Daya! Boom. I don't remember anything after that. When I woke up again, he was laying at my feet, covered in blood. I had the dumbbell in my hand and I was just staring at him, down on the ground. Hey!
I killed him. I killed Chihiro. Even after all this time, I'm still just as weak as I've always been.
I like Mondo, though. He's a good character. Like, fucking awful anger issues and everything, but just very interesting. He had an inferiority complex. It wasn't Chihiro with the inferiority complex. It was Mondo.
And thanks to that, I did something I can never take back.
I genuinely feel for him. It was such a deep-rooted anxiety he had about himself, such a heavy insecurity, that it literally led him to snap because he couldn't deal with it. He got pushed to his brink. And, like, I genuinely like his character and feel for him. Mondo, he was normally so aggressive, so angry. He hid that weak side away from everyone. That was his secret. A weakness like that lived in a heart like his, and it turned him cold-blooded. God damn it. Look at him. You see? You're all just like him. For a secret from the past, for a memory. For that, he killed another living human in cold blood. He couldn't cut free of his regrets from the outside world. He doesn't know what true strength is. Do you see hope anywhere in there? 'Cause I sure don't. You bastard! Just shut up, you son of a bitch. Go ahead and say that again, I dare you.
Yep.
Okay, I'll say it as many times as I want. Is what I want to say, but unfortunately I can't do that right now because the time for punishing is fast approaching. Punishing?
It can't be.
You mean execution?
Well now.
That's what I promised you, right? The Blacken that disturbed the peace will be punished.
Ridiculous.
Hold on.
Now then, I prepared a very special
Oh boy. Is Fernando Iwata, the ultimate biker gang leader. No, wait. Is he gonna get run over by a bunch of bikes or something?
Let's give it
I said wait!
Sorry, man. I couldn't keep the promise we made. From one man to another.
Ah, Mondo. I like Mondo. How's he gonna get fucked up? Let's see. Mondo has been found guilty. Time for the punishment. Oh boy. Time to watch someone get murdered. He's strapped to the bike. Okay. I love that Monokuma has a pompadour now. Okay. Oh, I see what's happening here. Oh, I see what's happening. Oh, that's awful. I wouldn't say it's as brutal as Leon's, but this is gonna be pretty fucking bad. Just keeps on spinning at top speed until he just fucking dies from it. And he's gone. Oh, he got squished. Oh, he got squished. A dab for TARDIS. Oh, a pain to dab. Butter. Someone else said butter earlier. I understand now why someone said butter earlier. Yeah, he went so fast that his body just liquefied. Laugh at death and your soul will forever be at peace. It can't be! My brother! Another murder and another execution. I want to feel again. Everyone's lives are taken so lightly here. I feel like I might be going mad. Maybe I'll just let it happen. As Taka's sad screams invaded our skulls, we were each forced to realize once again, but he, of course, he had to. What a disappointment. This is the end of the game? Byakuya?
What is this?
You're completely insane, you know that? A game? One of our friends is dead. Do you realize that?
Naturally.
Of course I do. Because this game is life or death.
Hey.
I don't have anything to say to you. I don't have a response except that...
However...
I just don't understand why. Why did you go out of your way to disguise Mondo's crime?
What?
Why? Isn't it obvious? Because it made things more interesting. His voice was calm, emotionless, like the voice of death. It chilled me to the bone. So I was right on that, too. Last night, when the murder took place, I was in the library, as usual.
Honestly.
So you ignored the nighttime rule, too? That rule never mattered to me. I don't recall agreeing to it.
There is nothing to be done.
Well, I don't particularly care. Please continue. The night grew late, and I decided to return to my room, which is when I stumbled upon him. I spotted Mondo coming out of the girls' locker room. After he'd gone, I looked inside and saw the corpse. You mean you actually witnessed the murder? He was such a fool. He didn't have the slightest idea that I'd seen him.
Well...
So you're saying you knew who the culprit was from the very beginning?
That's right.
Indeed. But if that had been the end of it, how boring would that have been? I mean, what a waste of time to have the answer revealed right at the beginning. Which is why I decided to lend a little helping hand. I thought it would liven things up. You did all that to liven things up?
I see.
So after hearing about Genocide Jack from Toko, you decided to use that to create the fake murder scene? But damn, man, if he hadn't figured out who'd really done it, you would have been dead too, right? Well, obviously, I would have revealed the truth before it reached that point. Of course. Byakuya turned and looked me in the eye. I could feel his sharp eyes piercing into me. Thanks to a certain remarkable someone, it never did, and I was able to perform an interesting experiment. Once I do decide to become blackened, I now know who I'll have to watch out for. Who literally just killed Makoto, yeah.
Correct.
So that was your reason. Are you satisfied?
Indeed.
Yes, we're done listening to your story. Moving on.
Hey.
There's something I'd like to ask Monokuma.
What's this?
Oh, I'm up next.
You like to perform these elaborate executions each time, correct? My question is, why?
Do you like them? But you know, this punishment, this despair, it's not just for you. All this punishment, all this despair is my gift to mankind itself.
What?
You're over-exaggerating.
I am not over-exaggerating. These punishments are meant to transform all hope to despair.
Damn.
What do you mean?
Mean? Mean? Mean?
What the heck?
Etc.
Damn it.
Good grief, I don't understand why you have to pick apart every little stupid thing.
Whatever, it doesn't matter. In the end, I'm going to stand alone as the victor, and then everything will be revealed to me.
Ah, the noble son of a noble family. Truly, you understand me. I think this is the start of a terrifying friendship.
That's enough.
Shut up. I would never stoop to the level of a childish criminal like you. Let me just say this. After I have achieved complete victory, you're up next. I'm going to find you and kill you. Understand?
In the name of my family.
In the name of the Togami family, for which victory is a foregone conclusion.
You're getting all riled up.
Oh, so cool. It's like you're the main character of a video game or something. No trash mob for you.
I swear, whatever it takes, I will kill you.
Temper, temper. Sounds like someone needs a nap.
Yeah, he must be pretty tired after all that. Probably needs a good nap. Monokuma's laughter peeled across the courtroom, and the curtain closed on the case of Chihiro and Mondo. But I knew that wasn't the end. The killing game would still continue, because the mastermind wouldn't let it end. For those of us who were still alive, our worst fear and despair kept on multiplying. It was the kind of despair that felt like a blind puppy in hell had more of a future than us. All of our courage, our effort, our friendship, it felt like it amounted to nothing at all. It was the worst kind of despair.
Well,
Ooh.
anyway, like I was saying.
Ooh, behind the scenes plot, huh?
This is a pretty good spot. Yeah, a really good spot.
Interesting. It's the bald man.
Anyway, isn't it amazing how that girl went and killed someone before things even had a chance to get boring?
That girl went and killed someone before things had a chance to get boring.
Once things really get moving, it'll be like a roller coaster.
What?
There won't be any stopping it. Fear and despair charge forward at a speed nothing can hope to match. But I must admit, I'm disappointed. I went to all the pain and effort of making you part of the group, and you couldn't play your part.
I know who he's talking to. I went to the pain and effort of making you part of the group and you couldn't play your part.
You do remember you were supposed to make the first move, right? Well, no biggie. Nothing we can do about it now, so just do your best to make things more exciting from now on, okay? After all, that's what everyone wants to see.
Interesting. There's one thing I'd like to ask you.
As long as you don't want to know my measurements, fire away.
Who is it? The 16th high school student, I mean. Right, because there's the 16th chair we never had explained, huh?
Ooh. My. You really took me by surprise there.
Very interesting indeed.
I know I said you could ask anything, but... Super denied, ultra denied, demonic denied. Because you see, that's my ace in the hole.
Interesting.
And nobody'd be dumb enough to reveal that, right? No matter how close they were to their friend.
I think he's talking to Junko. Because, like I said, what limited knowledge I do have of Junko is that she has some connection to Monokuma, and she's not actually dead. Because I know she's important later on. Again, I don't know how, I just know that she is. And if it is her, then my theory that she is Monokuma is false. But again, I could be wrong here. Because I definitely don't think it's Leon or Sayaka. You were supposed to make the first move. I guess it could be Sayaka too. And then the 16th student, the ace in the hole, could have to do with Junko. That would be interesting. Let me reread this conversation real quick. Just like really quickly. Just to really skim it. Pretty good spot. It's amazing how that girl went and killed someone before things even had a chance to get boring. That's where I'm kind of confused. That girl went and killed someone. No girl. Leon killed Sayaka, and then Mondo killed Chihiro. And then Junko also died, supposedly. Sayaka could be technically to blame for the first death because she was attempting a murder, and that ended up getting someone killed through the trial. So that could be what they're talking about there. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about that on that one, Chloe. Once things get moving, it'll be moving like a roller coaster, won't be stopping it, blah, blah, blah. I went to all the pain and effort of making you part of the group, and you couldn't play your part. You were supposed to make the first move. So, clearly he's talking to someone who we know already, who is dead. So that could be Mondo, it could be Chihiro, it could be Sayaka, it could be Leon, it could be Junko. Those are the only 5 people that this could be. You were supposed to make the first move, right? Pain and effort making you part of the group. Could be Chihiro. I don't think it'd be Chihiro, though. It could be Chihiro. No. Chihiro's very dead. I mean, all of them looked to be very dead. I'm wondering if there's, like, anyone that might have not actually died. The thing with Junko is, like, maybe it specifically didn't hit her vital organs because she got hit by spears. So maybe they missed her vital organs, and then her body got taken away, and they healed her, you know? So just do your best to make things more exciting from now on. And then the 16 high school student, ace in the hole. No one would be dumb enough to reveal that, no matter how close they were to their friends. Very interesting conversation, nonetheless. So chapter 2 is complete. We got a half an hour left of stream. We will continue. So I'm just gonna update my title. Chapter 3. 10 students remain. ... We got the crazy diamond present. Fuck. Achievement unlocked. 2 of a kind. Hi?
No, I shouldn't cry.
That's a very revealing...
But I've had enough. I can't take it anymore. Getting out of here anytime soon. It's
They had to get that exact pose, angle, and...
I can't let myself
Okay,
think
then.
about how much I want to get out of here. If I keep thinking like that, I might decide to.
Kill somebody. So Hina is starting to lose it a little bit. Donuts. I need to eat some donuts. That'll cheer me up. Glazed donuts, twisty donuts, jelly donuts, cream-filled donut holes, malasadas.
Okay.
Oh, God of donuts, I'm praying for a wonderful encounter. She has a lot of shit in her room. I'm sorry. Please forgive me for breaking the nighttime rule. But right now, for me, donuts are absolutely necessary. Is she gonna get killed? Green, green, green.
Huh?
What's that sound? It sounds like it's coming from the bathhouse.
But
I'm super scared, but yeah, I would go right back to my room. Is someone there? I knew about this character already. I don't know the relevance. This is literally all I know because it was in my tier list. The name is Alter Ego, and it looks like Chihiro. That's all I know. That is all I know about this. A next generation legend. Stand tall, galactic hero. Oh, we're finally getting the Hifumi service, are we? The morning after the conclusion of the second class trial. Everyone met up in the dining hall, just like always. And I expected it to start like any other day. That's what I expected, but... Today's count kinda sucks, huh? Toko and Byakuya still refuse to show up.
And I haven't seen Miss Asahina anywhere.
She said her stomach was hurting, so she's taking it easy in her room for today.
oh,
That is rather unusual for her. Normally she is so full of energy. Which is exactly what makes me worry.
So then,
So it's just the 7 of us then? It looks that way.
How about that?
It's times like this where the committee chairman needs to get things going with a bang.
Impossible.
Or not. Yeah, he's fucked up. Man, look at him. F's in chat for Taka. Taka hasn't said a word since everything that happened yesterday. One look at his face showed he hadn't slept a wink last night. It must be because of Mondo. The two of them became so close, and then he finds out Mondo killed Chihiro, and then having to watch Mondo get punished, and nothing he could do about it. I can't even imagine what it must have done to him.
well,
So, I mean, what's gonna happen now? We haven't found any way out, and we have no idea if help's ever gonna come. Ugh, now I'm all depressed just thinking about it.
We simply have to make the best of things, do our best to get along, and live here together in peace. Forget about the outside world and accept this new life. That is the only hope we have now. What? To live here forever?
well,
Here we have every convenience. We have food, clothes, our every need is seen to. Why are you dissatisfied? In fact, let me ask you this. What is it about the outside world that you long for?
is that okay?
Competition, discrimination, victimization, and violence. As society grows, so does its perversion. In which case, our current situation not...
Demon Angel, pretty pudgy princess.
Huh?
Here we go.
Meggy, the drill shop owner, the bunny-eared Amazon, Catgirl Dog Boy, Robo Justice, the Galactic King, and... What I mean is there's no 2D here.
Oh... He's gonna get obsessed with this alter ego character.
There is nothing to be done.
The mastermind puts such base desire to their advantage, bending you to their will.
You know?
Okay, well anyway, since Taka's like catatonic, as the oldest one here, I'm officially stepping up to take the lead. So, we're all gonna work together and spend the rest of the day searching the school. Searching? Yeah, because more stuff opened up.
I'm right, right?
Well, I mean, since the class trial is over and all,
Perhaps.
there should be new places for us to investigate.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's the ticket. Maybe we'll find some kind of clue this time.
Well then.
Then once we're done eating, let's split up and begin looking around. Do you have any problem with that, Celeste? There may well be a discovery waiting for us which may further enrich our life here. No, the point is to look for clues. And just as we were starting to come together, she barged in and ruined the conversation. Genocide Jill.
You called for me, so I appeared.
Genocide? Ah, nobody called for you.
What the?
How come it's Genocide Jill and not Toko?
Yes!
God, this place is just amazing. Finally, a place I can just be my murderous self. Which is why I've decided to stop holding back and spread my wings. No more hiding in a cave for me. Plus, I have another battle to fight. The whole killer with a split personality thing is so overdone. I gotta destroy that stereotype.
You SOB!
I'll fight all day and night and all night to murder those totally slanderous cliches. But you are a killer with a split personality. If she weren't here, my chances of survival would go up at least 10%. Come on, you gotta back me up here. Even the biggest stars need little people to hold them up. Fucking Christ. I knew this would be an interesting dynamic, though, at the very least. Well, whatever else we do today, first we should eat. We can't do anything on an empty stomach. You're right, let's hurry up and eat so we can start our investigation. So we were forced to eat breakfast with a murderer, and after our much-needed but very annoying meal, we set to work looking around the school. Should I become friends with Jill? I feel like I should. Oh, but that might make her like me more, in which case I'm more likely to be a target. Oh, fuck, dude. This is fucked up. Alright, who do we have? No one's in the dorm area. No one's on that floor. Okay, you're here. See, is this open? It is. Okay.
Could it be?
Nothing's changed on this floor. The only difference is the gate blocking the stairs leading up to the third floor is gone. I guess that's where they want us to head next. I wonder what kind of crazy stuff is up there. Yeah, we'll go up there in a second. I just want to see all the other rooms. He's in the girls' locker room, or the boys' locker room, sorry. What are you doing in here? What are you doing here, Byakuya? Isn't it obvious? I'm reading.
Come on.
I was hoping I wouldn't be bothered in a place like this. Sorry. Anyway, it looks like everything's been returned to normal here. The coffee stains on the carpet are gone and the bikini model poster is back. It's just like with Sayaka. Monokuma must have done it. Sure enough. Talk to you again? Alright, cool. Anyone else out and about? Nope, I guess that's it. Everyone's up on the third floor. Alright, time for the magical third floor. Let's see what... Brain shut off. Let's see what's awaiting us up here. The third floor of Hope's Peak Academy. I wonder what we're gonna find this time. What's up here? Where did I... Oh, I came from right there. I'm gonna look at the rooms first before going into anything. We have a rec room. Hi.
It would seem...
So the third floor opened up this time. After a brief investigation, it looks like there's a physics lab and an art room. I also found a huge machine of some kind in the physics lab. I wonder what it does. There's a rec room. Oh, God. Art? That's a big entryway. And there is a fourth floor. Good to note. Physics. This is a massive, massive fucking floor. We're gonna start down at the other end, though. Rec room.
And then down at this end is 3B and 3A. So we'll start with the 2 classrooms. Despair Squadron, Monokuma.
So in the end,
The windows up here are also barred with metal plates, not surprising, I suppose. So escape still looks impossible. But I'd better check all the other metal plates again, just to be sure. Uh-huh, just like everywhere else, it's blocked off with pieces of metal. Nice! Assuming I make it out of here alive, I'll never look at surveillance cameras the same way again. Knowing what time it is doesn't really help me at all. This is one of the monitors Monokuma appears on. I guess they're on this floor too. Leave the area. Yeah. We'll go over to 3B now. Getting tired of this. Yeah, me too, buddy. Yet another metal plate. I guess I shouldn't expect to find an open window anywhere. What if we do? How fucked up would that be if, like, on the 4th floor or something, we see an open window? And it's just fucked up on the, like, on what's going on outside. Even now, the mastermind's probably on the other side of that surveillance camera. Just thinking about it puts me on edge. But there's nothing I can really do about it. Nice! I don't look at the clock too much these days. I mean, what's the point? I guess this is me getting used to being here, huh? It's a pretty empty feeling. Okay, next is the rec room. Yep. Oh, this is kind of cool. So this is a recreation room, a place for students to come and relax. I never would have imagined a school having a place like this. Well, no normal school would. It has Othello, shogi, even a dartboard and a pool table. And look at this. They have even provided us with a remarkable number of magazines.
Isn't it wonderful?
Those will certainly be helpful in keeping our boredom at bay.
Listen up!
Ring, ring, ring! Hello there! Allow me to expound. We've got fashion, motorcycles, martial arts, video games, baseball, science, all kinds of magazines. Oh, but nothing dirty. This is a school after all. If you need a quick fix, check out the swimsuit mags.
So then...
And will you be adding to our collection as new issues come out?
Too bad.
Sorry, no can do. Even if I wanted to, right now magazines are kinda...
Kinda what?
Watch out!
Oops! Nothing, never mind. No. Anyway, that's it for my expoundation. Bye-bye!
What he just said. I know, right? It bothers me too.
Most unfortunate.
Life here would be that much nicer if you could add some new issues once in a while. How disappointing. Really? She likes magazines? Okay.
There is nothing to be done.
It is rather unfortunate about the magazines, but still, I do believe our lives will improve significantly thanks to this little hideaway. So, it really sounds like the world outside of this school is, like, really fucked up. Like, something bad is going down, whether it be, like, a world war or, like, Monokuma is fucking everything up outside of here or something. It's a beat-up old locker. It doesn't seem especially important right now, so I don't need to open it. That's an old Chekhov's gun right there. Not important right now. Looks like some kind of bottle, but what the heck is it? Maybe it's just for decoration or something. Copy of Othello here. I'm pretty bad at it, though. I'm also bad at Othello. It's fun. I'm just awful at it. There's different kinds of magazines here on the shelf. They even have a bunch of monthly comics, but without getting regular updates, what's the point? What? There's a table here. It's kind of similar to the desks in the classroom, but also kind of not. Because it's a surface that you can put things on? There's even a dartboard. Did Monokuma put this here, or was it always part of the school? Nice! Dartboard means potential murder by darts. A firm-looking leather couch. It looks pretty comfortable. A pool table isn't normal school equipment. Is this thanks to Monokuma, or did the school buy it? Assuming I make it out of here alive, yeah, blah, blah, blah. The monitors really are everywhere. Yes, they are. Is this a way out, or is this something else? This is a way out. Alright, now we're gonna check out the art room and then the physics lab. And that's it for this floor. Haha, booby. At first glance, this looks like any normal art room. But something about it seems off, or multiple somethings. Well, what do you have to say, Hifumi?
Well, look at all this equipment. It certainly scratches that artistic itch of mine. Art supplies, of course, but they've also collected all kinds of sculpting tools.
So, Hifumi, did you like sculptures and figurines and stuff?
Yes,
Or do you?
Well, normally I limit myself to 2D, but figurines are like borderline 2D, so it's okay.
I don't know how that's borderline, but okay.
I'm a fan of Chiranbo, Pumpkinhead, and I especially admire anything that Saburo Ronpoggi makes. Chiranbo's ability to express the movement of muscles is exquisite, as seen in his Mama Cat series. Pumpkinhead is like a little sculptor fairy, representing this century's greatest quality. Saburo Ronpoggi, meanwhile, is known for his Mecha Musume series, which led to a worldwide tour. Truly, they can only be regarded as the Elite Four.
But one of your elite is missing.
You know nothing.
Well, the Elite Three just sounds stupid now, doesn't it?
Yes, indeed.
Besides, that empty seat rightly belongs to me. Today begins my reign as the legendary ruler of the next century.
Well, good luck with that. Okay, let's check everything. A statue of Neo. I've never really heard of anyone using a Neo statue for life drawing classes or whatever. Nor have I. It's pretty cool, though. A locker. It doesn't seem like there's anything inside. 1, 2, 3. A Venus statue. Definitely very art room-ish. Even here in the art room, there's a monitor. And then the back wall, maybe? There are paintings lining the walls. Is this really art? This looks like a bunch of crappy graffiti to me. Nice. Door, that, and that. Okay. Is this a statue of Monokuma? Who would ever want to make something like this? Still, the quality is surprising. Nice. Even here, there's a surveillance camera. I should just ignore it, but I can't seem to help myself. And then there's a back room in the art room, too. Ah, like a crafting scope. This is the repository that's attached to the art room. It's used to store different artsy things. Why was this falling? There's something on the floor. It looks like a picture. But as I stretch out my hand to pick it up, almost as if on its own, my hand froze. Huh? Did they go to school together? What I saw in that picture was Chihiro, Leon, and Mondo. And they were smiling. What is this? Questions started racing through my head, one after the other. Why is it only these 3 people? What are they doing together? How come they're smiling like that? When was it taken? Who took it? Where's the camera they used? How'd they get it developed? And in the picture, the window in the classroom. There's no metal plate covering it. What could it mean? The fuck do you think it means? It's from the past. Which must mean wherever this picture was taken, it wasn't here at Hope's Peak? There was no time to find an answer. All the questions floating around in my head were quickly drowned out by... That's mine! Give it back! Monokuma appeared out of nowhere and snatched the photo, and any chance I had at answers evaporated. Well, they showed no signs of knowing each other prior to this. You peeked, didn't you? Well, they all had some pretty dazzling smiles, huh?
Isn't that wonderful?
They were definitely living their school life. It's like they ripped a page right out of the book of youth.
What's going on with that picture, do you know?
I'm not telling you nothing.
Never mind, I don't even know why I bothered asking. No, that's definitely not an old picture then. There's a surveillance camera in here too, naturally. The mastermind didn't miss a single detail. So maybe... Do they somehow switch people out so they don't actually get killed? No, they must die, right? There are wooden mallets hanging on the wall. If I had to guess, I'd say they use them for making sculptures. I might also be thinking about this too logically. This could be, like, literally hell, you know? Or something. And that's, like, pictures of their spirits. I know that's fucking wild and there's no reason to believe that, but like I said, it could be literally anything. A dolly. They must use it to move all the statues around. Like, I have no reason to believe or not believe anything. Anything is a possibility. Okay, we're gonna check out the physics lab and then save and quit before whatever the next scene is. There are stairs leading up, but the gate's blocking my way, so there's still at least one more floor. So, question. Someone mentioned in the last stream... This is the physics lab. Someone mentioned in the last stream, I don't mind if you guys tell me, someone mentioned that there were 6 chapters. Is that 6 chapters plus the prologue, or is the prologue considered a chapter and there's prologue and then 5 chapters? You can tell me straight up. I'm just kind of curious how far along I am chapter-wise. That's not going to change anything about how I approach the streams or anything like that. I'm just kind of curious. It's less like a classroom and more like some kind of research institute. Prologue plus 6. Okay. So we're not quite halfway yet. 6 plus prologue. Thank you. Thank you for further confirming. Hey, Taka, don't you think this place is like some kind of research institute? Still no reaction. Then why are you even here to interact with? This machine obviously has some kind of purpose, but I don't know anything about physics to begin with, so I wouldn't have a clue to where to start with this. It's a lot to interact with. I see the open door in the back, too. What's up with this ridiculously big machine?
Watch out!
That actually fucking spooked me. What? What, do you want to do some quantum leaping? Huh? That's a time machine. Pretty awesome, right? It was designed by a student right here at Hope's Peak. The ultimate physicist. Although they don't go here anymore. They died during the tragedy. A time machine? Seriously? So it can go back in time? Okay then, let me get in there. If I can go back to the past, then I can... This time I'll stop Mondo for sure. Oh, sorry, not possible. This particular time machine can only go back 1 minute. It comes in handy when you, like, leave your pizza bagels in the microwave 1 minute too long. 1 minute?
What?
Huh? You sound disappointed. But actually, I was lying about the whole thing anyway. There's no such thing as time machines. What?
Hey,
Honestly, it's just an air purifier. Air purifier?
in other words,
It can produce clean air no matter where you're at. With that thing, you could even live on Mars. But what with the discombobulating gravity and deadly low temperatures, you probably don't want to live on Mars.
you guys?
Anyway, this machine is the reason you guys have all this delicious air. So don't go messing with it. You break it, and it's your butt. This huge thing is just an air purifier? And more than that, to go out of your way to say something you know will hurt someone who's already been suffering. God damn you. Nice. Damn it. Nice. That's it. That further interests me, though, because that implies that there's not fresh air outside of this academy. And he mentioned that magazines are no longer, you know? They must use these for physics experiments and stuff. There's materials, pulleys, steel plates, magnets, and all kinds of stuff I don't even... They're on the moon. This all takes place on the moon. It could be on Mars. It could be on Mars. It could be on the moon. But it's in space. This is not on Earth. The very first cutscene shows someone strapped to a rocket going into space. That wasn't just insanity. That was a fucking hint. This takes place in space. And that's why they can't interact with the outside world at all, too. And that's why everything's all barred up so tightly. And that's why they have an air purifier. They're in fucking space. There's materials, pulleys, steel plates, magnets, and all kinds of stuff I don't even recognize. It takes place in space? No. Is that it? Is that true? I mean, don't tell me, obviously, but like... Really? This is the equipment room. It's super disorganized, and there's a strange chemical smell in the air. And this place is so relaxing, so calming. The smell of formaldehyde is almost unbearable. It's so tempting. I just want to dunk myself right in it. Of course, Genocide Jack likes it. That just goes to show how disgusting it really is. I'll come back here. I noticed there's a camera here. Oh, this is a digital camera. It's got some kind of weird anime-style design on it. It's kind of beat up, but it looks like it still turns on just fine. Yep, it still works. I should show the others later. I discovered lots of stuff, and it was all strange, but I don't know if any of it was an actual clue. I'm just getting more confused. No, wait! Wait. I wasn't done. There was that other room. Alright, well, we're done here. Fuck. I'm so annoyed. I didn't check the other room, because I thought... That's so annoying. Wait, did I not just save? Okay, just want to make sure. Okay. You know, okay, actually, we're even gonna go to the extras thing right now. Punishment prologue? Oh, that must be it. That was a punishment. Interesting. Now that we have a better understanding of what's going on here. So this was someone's punishment from like a previous school. Blast off, right? Maybe I'm just full of it. Maybe I'm totally wrong. But I mean, if that was a hint, right? I could just be absolutely wrong. That is very interesting that this was a punishment, though. And then the skeleton falls down, yeah. Okay, so it wasn't as blatant as I thought it was. I thought there was a little bit more to it, but that is interesting. Danganronpa. Alright, I want more gifts though. We'll end it on a little bit of loot box. See if we get anything new. I think that's new. That's new. Ooh. That's new. I don't have that yet. We're using so many coins per thing. But we're getting so many new things, too. I'll do 22.89. That's fine. Also new. That's also new. Gonna do 13 coins each for these. Didn't have that yet. And that's a repeat. Alright. I'm not going to see what those are, though. I'm not going to go through that. I'll look another time. Yes. Oh, man. This is getting so fucking interesting. Okay. Everybody, that was our last Danganronpa stream for the week, unfortunately. Tomorrow I'm going to be playing Valorant for the first time ever with my buddy Glow Green. It's going to be our first time ever playing the game. Neither of us have ever touched the game. So it's just a blind look at it. It's just for this week. I have a very exciting announcement to make about next week, though. Going forward on Saturdays, my buddy and I are going to be playing Minecraft. Just chill vibes, cozy music, Minecraft gameplay. Just taking it easy, you know? I don't know what our main goal is going to be yet. We're going to be talking about that probably tonight in Discord. Just like in DMs, we're going to talk about it. I'll be updating you guys once I know. And then, of course, Sunday, we have Self-Care Sunday again. We're no longer doing anime group watches, so this is outdated as far as, like, what we're doing on Tuesdays. Monday and Tuesday are just my day off, but this is our general schedule. Self-Care Sunday, 3 days of Danganronpa, and 1 day of games with Glow Green. That being said, I hope you all have an amazing rest of your night. I'm going to go find someone to raid real quick. Make sure to follow on Twitter if you're not yet following over there. I've been posting a lot more actively over there. There's also the Discord, which I'm extremely active on. Like, literally, I say good morning, good evening, good night, and try to hold conversation as much as possible. Oh, Jesus Christ. I was going to raid Nalian, but he's all the way in Chapter 5. I don't want to spoil myself. Let's see if anyone is doing Danganronpa earlier in the game. Do we got anyone who's... I'm risking spoilers here, but... I will take my chances just based on visuals. Ignoring that. Nope, ignoring that. This person just finished the second trial. That's Chapter 6. That's Chapter 5. Mondo's still alive in this person's playthrough. It's a VTuber. I've never rated a VTuber in my life. This could be interesting. Yeah, maybe we just follow the Danganronpa train here. This person started Chapter 4. That person's somewhere. Yeah, so this is going to be the person. Let me look through what they're all about. Their VTuber model is really fucking cute. Sure. They are... Oh, Sayaka's still alive, too. So they're really early on. Oh, you're right. I did raid the VTuber playing Dark Souls. I forgot what that person's name was, but yeah, you're absolutely right. So this person is Aerobami. Again, I have never ever interacted with this person. So I cannot vouch for their content nor them as a person, as this is a completely blind raid. Therefore, if it ends up going south very fast, it is not an endorsement of any type at all. But stick around for a little bit. If you end up liking their content, drop a follow. If they end up being super chill, that's awesome. New friend. And yeah, let's go see what they're up to. I hope you all have a scootiful rest of your evening. Be kind to yourself, be kind to others. And take care. Have a good night, everyone.